I'm Bob Olin, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. As the largest college, we deliver over half the instruction in the university. We introduce our students to new ways of thinking, and our graduates turn those ideas into real-world solutions. Solutions which have a $360 million economic impact on the state of Alabama. For every dollar invested by the state in the University of Alabama's College of Arts and Sciences, $8 is returned to the state's economy. 8 to 1 is a pretty good return on investment, don't you think? Since 1831, we have educated inspired leaders, problem solvers, and creative thinkers. Their work in the College of Arts and Sciences is the foundation for their intellectual and economic success, regardless of which path in life they choose.
My name is Edward Wilson, Ed Wilson, and I'm a graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences of the University of Alabama. Well, officially, I've been here at Harvard University for many years. My latest position before retiring was a university research professor, university-wide research professor, and curator of entomology, that's insects. And I started it all at the University of Alabama. I said in a memoir, an autobiography that I wrote in 1994 about the University of Alabama, frankly and flatly, the University of Alabama saved me. I was the first member of my family to go there. I didn't know what college life would be like, except that I knew I wanted to be there. Even though I was a mere freshman, I saw clearly that I'd picked the right course, that I should go into science. That was my first epiphany as a freshman. By my sophomore year, maybe my junior year, I had the second epiphany, which was writing, creative writing. It was in the air at the university. Here I am, a few decades later, with 25 books published. The broad education that I got in liberal arts in the college was exactly right to prepare me for advanced work in probably the highest pressure university in the world. All I could do at that point was, thank you, University of Alabama.
I'm Khloe Thomas, and I graduated from the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. Everybody in business and engineering and medicine knows that without a sense of the cultural dimension that exists in the world, you really aren't able to be effective. All of those core areas of study in the College of Arts and Sciences are means and avenues to get to the principles and the values and the things that are essential to be successful in business, to manage people, to resolve issues, to succeed, to identify ways that you can communicate with people. So when you ask me what is the value of the education that arts and sciences offers, I said it merely equips you to run the world.
I'm Shannon Riley, and I graduated from the University of Alabama College of Arts and Sciences. Went to college and finished in chemistry, but after I graduated from the University of Alabama and entered the workforce is when I realized that I wanted to be a company owner. I'm founder and owner of One Stop Environmental. We are a full-service hazardous material cleanup company. We service the industrial client, the federal client, and the local emergency response needs. After looking at business ethics and the way people are treated when working for others is when I realized that I wanted to be an owner so that I could impact my community, the economy, and the people who work for me. Being a graduate of the University of Alabama College of Arts and Sciences makes me a more well-rounded person. It makes it where on a day-to-day basis I can interact with bankers, attorneys, field technicians, my family, and all the other families that I may come in contact with on the Little League field.
I'm Joe McGinniss, and I graduated from the University of Alabama College of Arts and Sciences. I'm currently Transportation Director for the state of Alabama, the largest state agency in state government. We have about $2 billion of work in progress in the state, 5,400 employees headquartered here in Montgomery. In Birmingham, early in my career, in a conversation at a Chamber of Commerce meeting, talking with some executives, and I had taken a course in the College of Arts and Sciences, Southern Literature, and we studied William Faulkner and his novels. And the question came up about the fictitious county in which Faulkner's novels were set. The town Jefferson was identified, but the other two gentlemen couldn't think of the county. And I chimed in Yoknapatawpha, which was the county, the fictitious county of Faulkner's novels. And they were impressed to the point they gave me their business card, and one thing led to another, and I had a great interview and joined the Blunt organization. And I think it's attributable to that one little moment. I like to think of that helped. You never know when these moments are going to arise. Well, when we're looking for individuals, we always look for those that are broad-based and that have hopefully a liberal arts background. And I just think it serves not only the student well, but the potential employer well.
My name is Debbie Bond, and I graduated from the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. I'm the director of the Alabama Blues Project, and really we started because we realized that other states and other cities like Memphis and New Orleans, or states like Mississippi, had recognized the importance of their cultural heritage, their blues heritage specifically. And Alabamians have played a huge role in the story of the blues and American music. The first blues record ever made was Perry Bradford and W.C. Handy, both Alabamians. You know, people were, doing their research in South America or Africa and thinking, why can't we be doing research of this kind here at the University of Alabama? As Johnny Shine said, you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you come from. Now it's gone from just starting the Blues Project and doing education programs in schools to wanting to have a blues museum, a blues hall of fame. And the arts, we recognize more and more, are what enrich a community and make it a place worth living.
I'm Rick Myers, and I graduated from the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. I'm a biologist. I study mostly human biology, but other organisms as well. And I do research, and I teach and train young scientists young people to become scientists. I grew up during the space program. I remember being incredibly excited about going to the moon and seeing the excitement of what the space program and also being interested in sort of some of the things that they talked about even in biology. But I had no idea that people did this for a living. It never occurred to me that there might be a career in it. And I got very lucky because in my third year of college, I was taking an introductory chemistry course, and it was an epiphany moment for me. It truly was one of these things. Within 2 weeks, I said, I'm going to be a scientist. I'm particularly interested directly in the problems that affect humans. And in genetics, it's a special way to think about this. The day I stepped onto the University of Alabama campus as a student, I realized what the mission of a university is. I said, I want to do this from now on.
This is Talese, and I'm a graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences at the University of Alabama. I tell stories, sometimes about other people that I've come in contact with, and sometimes the stories are about how I come in contact with them. I traveled through the South, so I knew Selma, Alabama. I knew Montgomery. I knew Gunnersville. I knew Anniston. I went around the state on weekends, sometimes purposely because it was a football weekend, sometimes socially because I had a girlfriend, in fact. And during that 4-year period, when I was in Alabama as a student, I didn't feel that I was in alien territory. There's something about the spirit of being a bit of the outsider. The one subject that I loved was history. And the reason I loved history is because I was taught by Dr. Weber. His words were so visual, his capacity to describe, so strong, so you got a picture. He spoke in pictures. And I was mesmerized by Dr. Weber. And the stories that I wrote about for the college paper, the Crimson White, were stories not unlike what I later would write for the New York Times and what I later would write in the form of books. And the stories were about ordinary people that had, I thought, something worth saying.
As you can see, our graduates have and will continue to improve lives, touch hearts, and contribute significantly to the economic well-being of the state of Alabama. The University of Alabama College of Arts and Sciences is a proud partner in the cultural and economic vitality of the state. This is how college is meant to be.